we alone in this universe? It's the one question that every human being has asked at some point. But here's what's even more fascinating. If aliens do exist somewhere out there, they're probably asking the exact same question. And in 1977, NASA decided to do something extraordinary. They sent a message meant for aliens. That message is still traveling through space right now. And today, we're going to find out exactly what it says. In 1965, a NASA engineer noticed something remarkable. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, the 4 outer planets of our solar system, were about to move into a rare geometric alignment, an alignment that happens only once every 175 years. This meant a spacecraft could be launched that would use the gravitational pull of each planet to slingshot itself forward, using far less fuel, covering far more distance. This technique is called gravity assist, using a planet's mass to change a spacecraft's speed and direction. NASA seized this opportunity, and that is exactly why 1977 was chosen to launch Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Both spacecraft had a very similar design, and one thing immediately stands out: there are no solar panels. Why? Because beyond Jupiter, sunlight becomes too weak. The sun's rays simply don't carry enough energy that far out. So how were they powered? By the radioactive decay of plutonium. When plutonium decays, it releases heat. That heat is converted into electricity. This system is called a radioisotope thermoelectric generator. Each spacecraft also carried 10 scientific instruments, a dual-camera imaging system, spectrometers, magnetometers, and most importantly, a high-gain antenna to communicate with Earth. Voyager 2 launched first on August 20th, 1977, and just 16 days later, on September 5th, 1977, Voyager 1 launched from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Voyager 1 had a shorter route, so it reached Jupiter first. In March 1979, it captured this stunning time-lapse, built from 66 individual photographs. For the first time in history, we saw Jupiter and its moons with jaw-dropping clarity. And that's when we discovered something no one expected. Jupiter has rings. Not just Saturn, Jupiter too. They're just not visible unless you're very close. Voyager 1 also discovered active volcanoes on Jupiter's moon Io, the first time humanity had ever witnessed volcanic activity on another world. Before these missions, we thought Jupiter had 13 moons. After both Voyagers passed by, that number rose to 16. Today, scientists have confirmed 95 moons orbiting Jupiter. On November 12, 1980, Voyager 1 reached Saturn. There, it discovered 3 new moons: Atlas, Prometheus, and Pandora. Yes, Pandora, the same name as the alien planet in Avatar. But the real Pandora is actually one of Saturn's moons. Among all of Saturn's moons, one stood out above the rest: Titan. Besides Earth, Titan is the only place in our solar system where there is clear evidence of liquid water on the surface. That's why so many science fiction stories are set there. Meanwhile, Voyager 2 continued its journey toward Uranus and Neptune. It flew past Uranus in 1986 and Neptune in 1989. To this day, no other spacecraft has ever gone near these 2 planets. Voyager 2 remains the only witness. February 14, 1990, Valentine's Day. Voyager 1 was now 6 billion kilometers from Earth. It turned its camera around one last time, and it took a photo. In that photo, our entire planet, every person who ever lived, every war ever fought, every love story ever told, appeared as nothing more than a pale blue dot, suspended in a sunbeam, lost in the vastness of space. This single photograph changed the way humanity sees itself, and it's known today as the pale blue dot. On January 1st, 1990, Voyager's interstellar mission officially began, the goal to travel beyond the sun's influence entirely. In 2004, Voyager 1 crossed the termination shock, the point where the solar wind suddenly weakens. Beyond that lies the heliosphere's outer boundary, the heliopause. And then came the moment that changed history forever. August 25th, 2012. Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause and entered interstellar space. For the first time in human history, something we built with our own hands had left our solar system. It took NASA 8 months of verification to confirm it. And when they finally announced it in September 2013, the world stood still. And here's the coincidence that gives you chills. That exact same day, August 25th, 2012, was the day Neil Armstrong passed away. The first human to walk on the moon. One legend left us, And on the very same day, humanity reached a new frontier. Voyager 2 crossed this boundary 6 years later, on November 5, 2018. They are the only two man-made objects to have ever left our solar system. But here's what makes these missions truly extraordinary. Both Voyagers are carrying messages for aliens. Before them, Pioneer 10 and 11 attempted something similar. They carried a gold anodized aluminum plate called the Pioneer Plaque. Just 15 centimeters by 23 centimeters, 5 engraved diagrams on it. A radial map showing our sun's position relative to 14 pulsars, so aliens could calculate exactly where we are in the galaxy. A drawing of our solar system, with an arrow pointing to the third planet, Earth, the planet this spacecraft came from, and two human figures, a man and a woman, so aliens would know what the beings who built this actually look like. NASA called it a mark of man. But this plaque was just the beginning. The Voyagers were carrying something far more powerful. Each Voyager spacecraft carries two golden records, 12-inch gold-plated copper discs, phonograph records, capable of carrying both sound and images. Their contents are divided into 4 sections. Section 1, Scenes from Earth, 115 images and diagrams about our planet and the species on it. Mathematical and scientific definitions, chemical structures, images of human life, eating, drinking, building, creating, the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal. But notice something important. Not a single image of war, no conflict, no suffering, only the best version of humanity, the version we hope to be remembered by. Section 2, Greetings from Earth. Human voices speaking in 55 different languages. A printed message from U.S. President Jimmy Carter. A printed message from UN Secretary General Kurt Waldheim. Section 3, Music from Earth. 28 recordings spanning Eastern and Western classical music, including an Indian classical piece and based on Rag Bhairavi, Jat Kahan Ho, sung by the legendary Surshri Kasarbai Kirkar. Human music sent to the stars. Section 4, Sounds of Earth. 21 recordings of natural sounds, wind, rain, ocean waves, birds, human laughter, the heartbeat of our planet, preserved forever. This isn't just a time capsule. This is humanity's letter to the unknown. Now here's the question everyone's thinking. How are aliens supposed to actually use this record? NASA included operating instructions in diagram form. No English, no human language, just symbols and diagrams. But here's the honest truth. Take a moment and look at those diagrams yourself. I bet that 90% of humans can't figure them out either. So how can we expect aliens to decode them? And the photos? That's an entirely different challenge. In 1977, there was no JPEG, no digital image format. Voyager's computer could store only 69 kilobytes of data. That's not even enough for a single modern photograph. So how did NASA fit 115 images onto an audio record? They projected each photo on a screen, recorded it with a TV camera, and converted those video signals into audio waveforms. The images are literally stored as sound. To see them, aliens would have to reverse the entire process, convert audio back into images, without any prior knowledge of how. The instructions for that are on the record's cover too. See if you can understand them. Right now, as you watch this, Voyager 1 is over 25 billion kilometers from Earth, traveling at 61,000 kilometers per hour through the silence of interstellar space. Its power supply has been fading for years. Communication may already be lost, or soon will be. But that golden record, it will last forever, drifting silently through the cosmos, carrying our music, our voices, our faces, our world, waiting. Perhaps billions of years from now, someone will find it, pick it up, and hear the sound of Earth. So tell me, if you were sending a message to the universe, what would you say? Leave it in the comments below. And if this video moved you even slightly, you already know what to do.